allowing your breath to take you into that lovely space of stillness. Feel free to breathe into the shoulders and into the back. Just loosening up anything that might feel a little tight this morning. Relaxing the jaw and relaxing your eyes. Feeling that lovely length up through your spine as you trace the curves from the base of the spine up to the crown. Feeling that sense of deep calm fill your entire being. And connecting into your Ujjayi breath. Just constricting the back of your throat slightly so you can feel the breath as it passes from the throat to the belly and back up again. And so you can hear that breath as well, creating that lovely soothing sound like the ocean. Finding nice, long, steady Ujjayi breaths. And as you really start to sink into your center, finding an intention that will serve you well through your practice this morning, and also serve you well through your day and your weekend to come. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart space. Feeling that gentle connection of energy between the palms, the fingers, the heartbeat. And let's chant Om together, taking a deep breath in. Rubbing your hands together and placing your palms either over your heart or over your eyes. Gazing into that space and spreading that prana all over your body. So let's come into a child's pose just to begin. And it's a chilly morning, so I'm going to warm you up. Stretch out into that child's pose. Have a little rock from side to side and really stretch out through your hands, stretch out through those fingers. Breathe and have a nice little wriggle into your body, into your hips and your knees. And you can even pick up your hands and keep the fingers connected to the floor. So you get this big stretch out through the arms and across the shoulders. It's a nice way to start to strengthen the fingers and the wrists as well. Breathe deeply into the back of your body. As you exhale, draw your belly in, start to roll back up to your shins. Vajrasana, taking the hands up overhead, breathing the arms up, stretch out through the heart space and hands in front of your heart. Interlace your fingers, turn those palms up. Reach over to one side for a lovely side stretch. And inhale back to center, reach over to the other side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, come on down, extending. Roll through your spine, tuck your toes. Breathe the heart up into an outward facing dog. Just finding a nice stretch here. And then lift the body into your downward facing dog. Just taking time to get there. And start to walk that dog. Straightening one leg, bending the other one. Breathing deeply, nourishing your body. Shake out the head and neck. So make sure that there's no tension going on there. And we're going to roll up again into that upward facing dog. Take your knees down, draw the belly in and sink back into your down dog. Not down dog, child's pose. Roll the belly up and come on up to Vajrasana, hands overhead, breathe in. Exhale, hands in front of your heart space. Interlace those fingers, bring the arms up again. This time release the arms, reach up and over to one side. Inhale up and come over to the other side. Feeling the spine really crackling out and stretching out. Breathe in. Exhale, come on down, child's pose. Roll up from your child's pose, tuck those toes, up dog, and draw the body up, down dog. Roll through into your up dog again. And drop your knees, draw the belly in, and sink back, child's pose. Roll up into Vajrasana. We're going to repeat that sequence a few more times. Hands in front of your heart. Interlace the fingers, bring those arms up. Release the fingers, reach up and over, keeping the hips nice and centered here. So you feel the stretch right up from the hip up to the armpits, over to the other side. Keep a nice sense of flow through your body. Breathe those arms up. And exhale, come on down. Roll up and through, tuck your toes. Draw the belly in as you rise up into your up dog. Draw the body up into your downward facing dog. Stretch into those legs. And then roll up and through. Drop your knees. And, whoops, that's right, sink back. Child pose. Roll through. I got distracted. So we lost someone, but then they came back in. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace those fingers, bring those arms up. Exhale, come on down. Roll up, tuck the toes, up dog. Keep the belly strong here as you lift. Downward facing dog. This time, for a little bit more stretch, let's step those feet in together and lift into a dog split. Right leg up, stretch into that left heel. Keep your weight even in your arms. And release down. Other side,
Left leg up, reach out, press the floor away. Get a lovely, big, full body stretch. Release. And then roll yourself through up dog, or just a modified plank is fine as well. Sink back down, child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths here. Just getting the body nice and open. Draw the belly in and rise up. Vajrasana, hands overhead and to your heart. Take a moment, settle. Look for that length up through your spine, tailbone to the ground. Let's breathe a couple of deep breaths. Relax your face. Opening your eyes, interlace those fingers, breathe those arms up. Exhale, reach up and then over. So it's like a great big rainbow reaching out. Inhale, come up. And reaching over to the other side. Feel the stretch from the hip out to the fingers. Inhale, rise up. Let's add our twist. Exhale, twisting to the side. Breathe in for length. And exhale, twist a little deeper. See if you can feel that twist coming around from the neck and spiraling around the back of the body. Inhaling up. And exhale to the other side. Breathe in, find length there. Twisting a little deeper each time you breathe out. Inhale back to center. And exhale, come down, child's pose. Rolling up into your downward facing dog straight away. Reach into that down dog. Step your feet in together and you can choose to lift your right leg or just stay in your down dog. Release. Lift your left leg or just stay in your down dog. Release. And separating the feet, roll through up dog, or you can do a modified plank if that feels better for your body. You can even do a lazy dog with the knees and the feet on the ground. Draw the belly in though to rise back up and then sink down into your child's pose. Roll through from your child's pose and breathe those arms up. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace the fingers, rise up. Reach up and over as you exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, come on down. Roll up to your downward facing dog. This time taking the right leg up if you want to. And then stepping it through into your low lunge. Let's just rock our ankles out first. And dropping the back knee. Breathe those arms up. And exhale, reach the arms back and find a little length through your body. Pressing through that front foot. Inhale, raise up. Maybe press through the front foot to lift the body. And exhale, sink a little bit. Find length through the spine. Inhale, press up. Work those glutes. Exhale. You can put something underneath your knee if you need it. Inhale, raise up. And exhale. That's going to charge up those glutes. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Step back into a plank or a downward facing dog. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog if you're not there already. Step the feet together, and if you like, left leg lifts into that dog split. Go ahead, step that through. Rock it out just to loosen those ankles a little more. Drop your back knee, breathe in, press up. And exhale, release. Step the feet together, and if you like, left leg lifts into that dog split. Go ahead, step that through. Rock it out just to loosen those ankles a little more. Drop your back knee, breathe in, press up. And exhale, And then exhale, sink into it, find that length through the spine. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, find that length. Beautiful. Inhale, press up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, come up. And exhale, step to the top of your mat. And hang. Hang and hold. Breathe, just let everything lengthen down. Feel into the back of your legs. You can always rock yourself forward and back or side to side. And of course, if hanging all the way down is too much, just come up a little higher, lifting that head above the heart. You can still stretch the legs. So just see what feels good, making sure that your blood pressure feels fine here. If you're happy hanging out, you can hold on to those elbows. 3 more deep breaths. Relax that head as much as you can. We're going to step back into a downward facing dog. And then roll through into your up dog, or you can just do a modified plank. Take the knees down and sink down, child's pose. Draw the belly in and rise up, back to the start. And let's repeat that entire segment. Interlace your fingers, breathe in. Release those arms, reach up and over as you breathe out. Rise up, breathe in. And exhale, come over. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Feel the center line of the body come in. Inhale up. The heart opens here and then everything comes back to center as you twist. Inhaling up. Exhale, come down, child's pose. And then draw up through the belly and rise up into your downward facing dog. Feet together. Right leg to the sky or just keep it down. Step it through to that low lunge. Breathe those arms up and lift the body so you press through the foot. And then we sink and reach the chest forward. Inhale, press up. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, press up. And exhale, release. Step back, down dog or plank. And downward facing dog. Left leg to the ceiling or just stay in your down dog. Step that leg through. Drop down into that low lunge. Press up through the legs. Really feel your glutes and your psoas strengthening here. Exhale, stretching into those hip flexors. Inhale, press up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, press up. Exhale, reach back. Last one. Inhale, press up. And exhale, step to the top of your mat. And hang. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Step it back, downward facing dog. And we're going to roll through into our plank, modified plank, knees, chest, chin. Or you can walk down any way that works. Dropping the pelvis, dropping the tops of the feet. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe into a cobra that feels comfortable. Don't go up too high. Keep the elbows bent and hugged into your body and those shoulders shrugging down away from your ears. From there, tack the belly button up to the spine, lifting, and then sink back, child's pose. Breathe. Drawing the belly button in as you roll through the spine, back up to your thunderbolt pose, hands to your heart. Repeating, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, reach over to the side. Inhale up and exhale.
exhale, over. Inhale, rise up. And then center that body as you twist. Breathe in for length and twist a little deeper. Release back up. Feel the chest open and then feel that rib cage come back to center as you twist. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling a little deeper. Inhale back to center. And exhale, come on down. Inhale, roll up, downward facing dog. Feet together. Right leg up. Step it through. Rise up, press up. And exhale, rocking forward. Inhale, press up. Exhale, really conscious of the work of the glutes here. Rise up. Exhale, step back plank or down dog or even tabletop if you prefer. Downward facing dog. Left leg up to the sky and step that through. Rise up, lift the body and exhale, reach. Inhale, rise up and exhale, reach. Inhale, rocking back up to that back leg and then releasing. Step forward and hang. Step back, downward facing dog. Roll through like a big old wave coming down, knees, chest, chin, release. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe into a cobra, maybe slightly bigger than before, maybe not. And then tuck the body under and sink back, child's pose. Breathe. Draw the body in, roll up. Vajrasana, and we will make our way finally to standing. Take a moment, find that length through your spine, feel that energy that's really just tingling up the spine to the crown. Keep your Ujjayi breath with you through this practice. That will give you the strength and the stamina and also the pace as well. Interlace your fingers, inhale, take it up. And then release, reach over. Inhale, come up. And reach over. Just being mindful of what's happening through the upper body. Inhale, up. Notice how the chest lifts. Exhale, soften. And rotating from the belly button up. Inhale, up. And softening and rotating from that belly button up. Inhale, center. And exhale, come on down. Roll up, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, steps through. And then press up. Rock forward, reach back. Press up. Rock forward, reach back. Press up. Release, plank or down dog or tabletop. Downward facing dog, left leg up. Step that through. Rise up. Breathing in. Exhale, rock. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. So we're really getting our glutes working here. Using those gluteal muscles. Draw the belly in, press and rise. All the way to the sky, hands in front of your heart space. Alright, let's see how focused we are. Interlace the fingers, turn those palms up and rise up to your toe balance. Gazing at a spot in front of you, a nice drishti, a focal point. Connect through the big toe area, draw up through those arches, all the way up through the inner thighs, all the way up through the center of the body, out through the crown and out through the top of the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep it up. You can reach back if that feels good, otherwise just straight up. And exhale, bow all the way to the ground. Go ahead and step back into a plank or a downward facing dog. Roll through knees, chest, chin. Release. Shrug the shoulders back. Breathe in to your cobra. Draw the body up and then sink back. Child's pose. Draw the belly in and feel your body roll up. Hands overhead and centering everything back to pranam, pre-pose. Alright. We're going to go through very, very slowly. I'll try and remember to be very, very slow. Take a moment, get comfortable. You can always modify at any point, especially when we're holding and breathing into the pose. Interlace the fingers, turn those palms out, breathe in, just tracking those arms up. Feel that movement right through your body. You can gaze up or you can gaze forward. It depends what feels good for your body. See how far you can get those arms up and back. You can choose to let the ribs open out, or for more comfort in the upper back, you can choose to draw the ribs in, especially when we're holding for a little longer, drawing the ribs in and feeling that length up through the spine, up to the crown, will be far more comfortable. Lifting those arms up, shake out the neck, because that tension's going to want to creep in to the side of the neck, so just keep it out there as you keep reaching the arms up and back, holding. 5, 4, 3, keep the ribs in, 2, 1, release out those fingers. And inhale, raise up to one side, keeping the hips centered, reach out through the fingers, reach and hold. We're going to gaze down to the floor. Breathe and reach. Connect tip of thumb and index finger together of that top hand. And then we're going to lift the chest, gaze up and turn the palm to the sky. So we've changed our mudra when it faces down. This is the mudra, a gesture of our wisdom. And when we turn it up, it is the gesture of consciousness. And then release out, rise up. Ooh, reaching up to the other side. Reach over, gaze to the floor. Connect index finger and thumb together. As we connect into our wisdom, keep your hips centered here so that you're not trying to lean over to either side. And then turning your palm up, feel that stretch come out through the front side of your body, gazing to the sky, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, make sure the neck is comfortable, and embracing consciousness. Inhale, raise up, and exhale, soften the body, bringing yourself around to a twist. Inhale, find that length up through the spine, and from our belly button is where we create that deep twist. As you exhale, rotating from the belly button and up, because that is where the spine is most mobile. We want to keep the sacrum nice and squared to the front, because that's where it's fused and it does not move, or it does not want to move. Keep the shoulders moving away from the ears so you get a nice neck stretch as well. Breathe, every exhale taking you maybe a smidge deeper. And surrender back to center. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands come across the body. Inhale for length, and then consciously from the belly button start to deepen your twist. You can use your leg for leverage. You can even bring your back arm around you if that's comfortable. Just find what feels good. Find what helps you really leverage into this twist. Shoulders trying to move away from the ears so you get that stretch down the side of the neck. Breathe deeply. And inhale, back to center. Bringing those arms up, stretch it out. You can always separate the legs if it's a little bit more comfortable to come down. Exhale, come on down. Child's pose, and let the body just hang out here. Breathe up into the back of your body. So feeling that inhalation, lifting the back slightly. Nourishing those back muscles, nourishing your spine. As you breathe down, allow your heart to come down towards the floor. You can always be a little higher. If that's more comfortable for you, you can always be a lot higher. Just finding what feels good for your body today and honoring that. We're going to inhale, roll ourselves up to a downward facing dog. And because we are going to be here a little longer, you are totally welcome to hang out in a tabletop instead and play around with cat and cow or sunbird. But if you're happy to find your down dog, have the feet hip width apart. Unless you feel a lot of tightness, then widen them out even more. Make sure the weight is even through those arms. And think about connecting down through the thumb and index finger and down through the pads of the fingertips. You can breathe your chest up into the back of your body for more back comfort, or you can let your chest come down. If you're in tabletop, then maybe play with that lovely cat-cow movement, just going nice and slow and feeling your way through your spine. Finding that strength through the arms and the legs in a different way than our down dog. Just finding what feels good. Maybe you want to come into cat-cow anyway because you're like, ooh, that looks like something that my body really wants to do today. So just playing around with all of the options. 5 more breaths. Feel your body opening, inviting you in a little deeper with every breath. We're going to come into a dog split. If you're in tabletop position, you could choose to do sunbird instead and hold that so that you build strength and length here. Or you can come into your downward facing dog and lift your right leg. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Really reach here. Reach, reach, reach. Keep the weight even through the body. And release. Other side. Breathe into it. Find your strength. Keep the weight even through the body here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's step our right foot through into that low lunge. Breathe the arms up. Oh, press up through the feet. Really lift and lengthen out through the body. Now you'll feel the glutes really want to switch on, but you also get the strength through the front left thigh. And then sink into those hip flexors, drawing the belly in, lengthening your body so that you're in line with that back leg. Thinking about that line from the crown all the way to the back heel. Drawing the shoulders away from you, pointing the energy out through your fingers, spreading the weight evenly through the front foot, from big toe to little toe, and down into heel as you try and draw up the arch of that front foot. Feel how the ball of the foot and the heel want to come together as you draw up the arch, but try not to grip the toes. That gives you a lot of strength and stability through your leg. Inhale, press and rise. Hold, 5. Let those shoulder blades come down the back, 4. Keep the belly in, 3, 2, 1. Sink into it, reaching back, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and rise, keep the belly in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, reach it back, 5, 4. If you want to test yourself, you can lift that back knee here, 3, 2, 1. Release, down dog, tabletop, or plank, and hold.
You can modify your plank as well by having those knees down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Let's step our left foot forward, dropping that back knee, press and rise up. Hold. 5, 4, 3. Think about drawing everything in through all 4 points of the compass into your belly button region, your hara or your dantian, your power center. And reaching forward, fingers back. The front foot, remember we've got that connection from big toe to little toe, down through the center of the heel, and then the lift through the arch. That really energizes and activates this front leg. Press up and rise up. Breathe into it. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. Lengthening the chest forward, reaching your fingers back, looking for length through the crown of the head as well. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Inhale, press and rise. Hold. You're getting the shakes yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back. Hold. 5. And if you want, you can lift that back knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to get that glute. All right, step to the top of your mat and either hang or just be halfway. Lifting the head above the heart, especially if you have any blood pressure or heart issues today. Just hang out wherever you need to. Breathe deeply. Let the breath come back to center. Let the body soften. You might feel that stretch deepening in the back of your legs. If you like, you can clasp your hands and take those arms over or even halfway. You can lift and lengthen out, really working the back of the legs and the shoulders at the same time. So it's all about modifying to find the best benefit in each pose for your individual circumstances. That's what's so beautiful about our yoga practice. We never want to be rigid about things. We want to be flexible and adaptable and ready to change and adapt to whatever life throws at us. Releasing those arms, we're going to ragdoll up very slowly. Draw the belly in, press through the feet. Feel the glutes rise up. Legs might be a little bit jellyish after all of that lunging. Inhale, we take those hands up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart space. Now find that drishti, that focal point. Turn those palms out and up. And then center the body. Soften the knees ever so slightly, just a micro bend there so that they're not locking. Ribs into the body, tailbone lengthening to the floor, crown rising to the sky. And rise up. Now again, if this does mess with especially low blood pressure, you can come down, heels down, and just keep the arms up. Let's breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And soften the body, bow to the ground. Stepping back, down dog plank, tabletop. You get to choose. And rolling your way through to the floor, knees, chest, chin. Releasing the body, shrug the shoulders back. Breathe in, cobra. Finding a cobra that you're happy to breathe into for 5 deep breaths. Elbows hugging into your body, length out through your spine. Pelvis into the floor there. So it's totally fine to be belly button to floor as well, and maybe just do a no-handed cobra to really work strength in your back, or you can have the hands for a little more comfort. Just find what feels good. Shoulders moving away
Elbows hugging in. Keep connecting through the tops of the feet. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Tuck your toes, draw the belly in, and press up to that modified plank and sink back, child's pose. You can be a little higher if you need to, kind of like a little child sphinx, a baby sphinx, or a child size. Breathe. Really let the back relax. So even if you're in baby sphinx, you can let the shoulders melt down. You can move out the head if you want to. Or in that child's pose. Draw your belly in and gently roll back to center. Hands overhead into your heart. Alright, we're going to go through that rapidly twice. And we're going to get through it in no time at all. I think that took us 10 minutes slowly. And it will probably take a minute at full speed. Hands in front of your heart space. If you need to slow down or modify at any time, go for it. You know those poses so well now because of how slowly we went through. Feel that beautiful energy through the hands. I feel so connected to my palms right now. Interlace the fingers, bring those arms up, breathe in. And release, exhale, up and over. Index finger and thumb connect. Let's breathe in, look to the sky as you turn your palm up and then look back down. Inhale, raise up. And exhale to the other side, index finger and thumb connect, open to the sky. And soften, inhale up, exhale, twist. Remember, find that line through the body. Inhale up, and exhale, twist. Finding that line, rotating from the belly. Inhale up, exhale, come down, child's pose or baby sphinx. Roll up, tabletop, down dog, plank, you get to choose. And dog split, or you can do that sunbird. We're going to move straight through to our lunge. So right foot comes through, raise up to that lunge. Exhale, back, inhale up, work those glutes. Exhale, back, inhale up, and exhale, release, step back. Plank or down dog or tabletop, downward facing dog. Tabletop or sunbird or dog split. And step it through. Low lunge, rise up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, rise up. And that's adorable. Exhale, reach. Inhale, rise up. And exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Press and rise all the way up. Interlace your fingers. If you're feeling steady, come up to the toes. Otherwise, just arms overhead, heels down. And then release, exhale, bow to the ground. Step it back, down dog, plank, tabletop, your choice. Roll through, knees, chest, chin, release. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe in, cobra. Tuck the belly in and sink back. Child's pose or sphinx, baby sphinx. And then draw the belly in, roll up, hands to your heart. Okay, it took about 2 minutes. One more time. And then we are done. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace your fingers, breathe in. Reach up and over, exhale, and turn the palm up and down. Rise up, over to the other side. Turn the palm up and down. Rise up. Twist as you breathe out and up.
Twist as you breathe out. And up. And exhale, child's pose, or you know the variations here. Roll up into the variation that works for you. Dog split or sunbird. Right foot steps through. Rise up. Press up there. And exhale. Rock it forward. Rock it back. And rock it forward. Rock it back. And step back. Plank or down dog. Or tabletop. Into your down dog. Or tabletop sphinx, down dog, dog split. Step that through. Rise up. Press up through those legs. And last time we're going to do this. Rise up. And reach. One more time. Rise up. And reach. And step to the top of your mat. Hang. Inhale, press and rise. Hands in front of your heart. Find your center. Arms up. If you're balanced, come up to those toes. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and bow. Go ahead, step back, down dog. Roll up and through knees, chest, chin, release. Shrug the shoulders back, breathe in, cobra. Tuck the body up and sink back down. Child's pose or baby sphinx. Deep breath here. And draw the belly in and roll up. Breathe those arms up. Hands in front of your heart space. Oh, well done. High fives. Let's come onto our backs. Give yourself a nice little hug. And rock from side to side a little bit. Now you can hold onto your knees and just let the legs hang out. Or you can come into a child's happy baby. Holding your feet or your ankles or even hooking the knees. So let the back descend into the floor here. The whole length of the spine except for the back of the neck, of course. And then bringing those legs back in, extend right leg to the ground, hug the left leg in, take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the body up. Inhale, come down. Extend your left arm out and take that left knee across to the right. You might want to shuffle your shoulders over a bit. If that's not super comfortable, stack your knees instead. Just find the twist that feels good here. And then release back to center. And hug that left knee in. Right knee in. Left leg to the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw the body up. And release. And go ahead. Extend your right arm and take the knee over to the left, and maybe even shuffling your shoulders slightly to the left as well. Gazing in any direction that feels lovely. And then come back to center. Give yourself a nice little kick out. We're going to do a very gentle bridge just to stretch out those hip flexors. So hands by your side, palms facing down, feet hip width apart or wider if you've got tight hammies. Press up through the hips. Maybe walk your shoulders underneath or maybe just point your fingers to the sky. Create a little space for your chest and your chin. Connect through your heels and that big toe ball area and draw the energy up through the arches. Stretch it out, stretch, stretch, stretch. And release. Feel free to rock around, stretch out, do anything else that your body wants, or just end it there and come into Shavasana. You can come into full Shavasana, feet dropping out to the sides, arms turning up and dropping to the sides. Or you can choose to have a nice active restorative pose where the feet are wide and the knees drop in together. That'll help the hip flexors soften. Or of course you can take your legs up the wall, or you can pop a block or a cushion underneath each knee. Just find what feels good and find a position that allows you to surrender deeply, grabbing blankets if you need to, because you'll cool down pretty fast if you haven't got your heat pump going. Breathe and soften. Feel your body descend into the earth. Relax your face, especially the eyes, that space between the eyebrows and your jaw. And surrender all that you are to the floor. Just having that gentle awareness of your breath. Wherever your awareness has wandered off to, draw it back to your body and just notice the body connecting to the earth. The parts of your body that are very strongly connected down into the floor, and the parts that are gently rising up away from the floor. There's a mix of heaviness and lightness there. Scan through your body and notice if you're still holding tension anywhere, and breathe it out, breathe it out, breathe it out. Observe that breath. And then start to breathe that breath down into the fingers and the toes, maybe wriggling and wiggling a little. maybe stretching a little or a lot, or just curling up to your side, just doing what feels good, doing what instinctively feels right for you to start to bring yourself out of this deep rest. And eventually, very slowly, making your way back to a comfortable seat. Feel free to keep your eyes, definitely keep your eyes, feel free to keep your eyes closed. And draw your hands together in front of your heart space. Connecting into that heartbeat, connecting into that space of inner wisdom and higher guidance. Really tuning into your inner guru, because the wisdom that resides within you is the wisdom that is the light that will guide you to make the best decisions in your life. Connecting to your intention from the beginning of our practice. Repeating it a few times. If you feel like it wasn't the right intention, you can set a new one now, but if you feel like it served you very well through your practice, maybe making an intention to use it throughout your day. And taking another moment or two to think of at least 3 things that you are deeply, deeply grateful for. And let us chant Om Shanti 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 together to bring peace to ourselves, peace to our families and our friends, and peace to the world. Taking a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow your head slightly and sending thoughts of love and gratitude to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit. And of course, sending those thoughts out to the rest of the world. And keeping your eyes closed, rubbing your hands together, building up that prana, that life force energy, and either placing your palms over your heart or over your eyes, gazing into that space, acknowledging your own divinity and your own wisdom. And spreading that beautiful life force energy all over your body. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.